friend is coming soon.
The Rough But Delicate Road to Unity Consciousness. By Angel V. Ornito Jr. The road to unity consciousness is as tricky as picking a rose from a line of thorny bushes. You get pricked and hurt in the process. To this end, we have to be aware of the two deep-seated illness of humanity, duality and separation from Supreme Creator at 3D living. If we can surpass these trials laid down by Source, God, the portal to unconditional love and intelligent energy will turn out beautiful pathways in a bed of roses. Once you clear this pathways that is awakening and knowing, you will be harvesting a myriad of powers given as soul gifts to light beings, the way you were before you enter Earth's holographic plane. As we awaken, we start to absorb the meaning of living in a compassionate society, existing in a state of connection with Source. We learn that we are here to assist other humans awaken to the fact that we live in a planet Earth Gaia, who is a living breathing sentient being, our mother who shares her bosom with blood of humanity. Earth has her family of planets, our sun has her family of suns, and the Milky Way galaxy has a family of galaxies and a twin Andromeda. What knowledge we have learned as we awaken, and the most important is we have a soul family, our relatives amongst the nearest stars of Pleiades. Sirius and Arcturus only 100 light-years away. Multidimensional human consciousness who volunteered to come to Earth to raise her consciousness to 5D have more advanced purpose in the universe. A soul of this type is, even printed in planners and calendars, eventfully fixed in the human psyche, is Grandpa Lasadamu/Allingham, who can explain to us the meaning of unity consciousness. Angel Jr. book Knowing the Infinite Creator 7 years ago emphasized and extensively discussed from Christ consciousness the law of one, and is again re-emphasized by multidimensional being, Adamu. The depth and knowledge and perspective of our grandfather, the monadic Pleiades being, is relayed to you with his words, and we quote. Let me tell you that in truth, all is one. That is to say that there is one great, infinite, unending consciousness that is the true prime creator of all, the source of all things. Inside the mind of the prime source there is a literal infinity of realities. And one of those realities is the one we currently find ourselves in. XXXX, one such star, is of course, Sol, your dear sun. And the third planet from the sun is of course your own beloved home, planet Earth. And waltzing around on planet Earth are almost 7 billion humans. Each of you think you are separate from each other because, indeed, it very much appears to you as if you are. But do you see, that at some level everything you think to be real is just one very small part of the oneness? You are a very small part of the oneness. And there is nothing that is not a part of the oneness. Because, of course, all of it exists in the mind of the prime source. And just as your thoughts are part of you, so the universe, the sun, planet Earth and you are all parts of the prime source. So all is one. If we could see all the realities like so many pebbles on a beach, we would see that, at that scale of the infinitely large, they are all just thoughts in the mind of the Almighty. To attain unity consciousness, the first order for our thought and deeds is to conquer fear, anger, and worse, separation from Creator, from our present form of what we know, duality. Awakening from sleep generated by illusion is therefore a must for our generation, as source energy is showering us his photon light, precisely this 0 point in time of our Milky Way galaxy revolution in the universe. God has programmed everything for you to awaken, from opening the veil, allowing you to pass the photon belt that shower photon and ethereal energy. The guidance and assistance of our brothers and sisters from other stars are always available. Much so with Christ consciousness and Atlas Adamu. You see, you are just asleep as far as the higher beings look at you. But Earth is still a free will planet, and it is where your decision to awaken is still yours, an experiment of Goddess experience through you. The Diamond Light God Core Cell, one of us from Source before time, will be with you as he is within you. The real meaning is we have to start from within before we can talk and see what is above all of us. Yes, go within first. Awaken, pierce through illusion and pass the veil of forgetting. Despite lifting the veil, you still have to seek the truth and the Akash from within. you will realize you have the power to create the reality you desire for your life, in whatever dimension you live at 3D, 4D, 5D, or 6THD. There is of course a distinction of creation at 3D and 5D/6D, the latter is never material nor physical desires as these beings are of light structure or form. They are a compassionate society at the thought level while the former 3D is greed, power over others and desire for material things as they are born of control and manipulations of dark after dark beings on human beings for 1,000,000 years. Several of these dark races alternated deceiving and controlling our thoughts, energy, labor and minds. God is always with us as the dark and the negatives are on flight as the light sweeps across the planet. These late in evolution, the dark further took advantage of the 24,000 years of Earth's revolution without ether and photon energy. All of them should go otherwise they perish from our midst as they cannot stand the passing of photon lights and violet, diamond and golden lights flowing to us. There is nowhere to hide for dark beings. On humanity's side, those who live for self alone and mastered power over others have to rethink their positions as they will in time join the negatives at heart and will be considered the lost ones of the 7.3b residents of our mother planet Earth. Reaching light. We have started to climb out of the rut stuck in darkness all seeking light. Those who still cling to 3D, join us on our trek to light. Awaken then organize your own collective consciousness team and seek universal truth. We happen says the scientific world to be in the 25,860 plus years of galactic revolution as the solar system passes the 7 stars, the photon belt of the Pleiades star system programmed by God. Teach and learn this truth. Work and live on the golden rule, or the law of attraction, law of action combined. They are all triggers to this irreparable sleep of 1,000,000 years. Nothing can be manifested nor accomplished without action at the 3D world. You know yourself within and if you are an advanced soul, you are of the planetary cosmic consciousness being, a part of the galactic consciousness family mandated by Source to raise the consciousness of Gaia to 5D. We all understand that the Pleiadians of the Pleiades 7-star system are helping us with photon energy and their availability for our consciousness. From our carbon bodies, we can raise our consciousness with will and perseverance as God is within us. 5D is at hand, another dimension of evolution, higher consciousness of the soul spirit where love and peace reign. It is return to our original light structure, who we really are, a fragment of Source. The dark races may have manipulated us, in and out of Earth during our passing the 7-star system and back thereafter to suck our light after passing 2,000 years. Their only choice is to feed on the energy of other star beings. The art of living. We have learned to enjoy so much of the vices of living in duality from sex, entertainment, food causing obesity destroying a perfectly created transport vessel that we are, making wars and power over others. As I have emphasized, unity consciousness is coming now, knowing that we are part of the Source, all that is we awaken to oneness. We are one. We have chosen to live that we are separate from each other. We act and behave we are not related to each other. Our schools at the graduate level from Harvard to PhD is so simple, set an objective and attain it through a set of alternatives you think will allow you to attain it and act and work with positive thoughts and deeds. Do it this way, set that objective of attaining unity consciousness and the art of living will be as simple as drinking coconut water or your flavored drink at coffee time. You have to act and perform one of the alternatives you think is best to attain your unity objective. Collectively we do it. The Source energy message is simple, live as we are created, living in abundance and truth using free energy with technology provided by Source. Never slaughter animals for food nor put them in cages and shelters to slaughter later, thus avoiding animal belches and gas that pollutes the air. Herded animals are the #1 methane producer worse than fossil fuel based on federal data statistics of the USA. Refuse to believe big pharma and reverse medical money doctors. Animal gas belches are the #1 killing gas of the planet. In a study by Steinfeld et al. In 2006, methane and nitrous oxide are 25 and 298 times respectively more potent killer and poison than carbon dioxide, fossil fuel residue, In global warming potentials, averaged over 2 years, methane is 72 times more potent. Share, live, let live with other beautiful beings at the planet. Imagine what is the effect to us of nitrous oxide and methane gas, in the year 2017. Chinese Olympic sites have to stop manufacturing so the athletes can breathe. Look at them today in Beijing with masks all around the city, the effects of animal slaughter and fossil fuel poisons. Share Earth with all the creations of God in a harmonious way. In Australia and New Zealand, the population of herded animals for dairy and meat for slaughter are higher compared to humans. This system will consume the water allocable to humans anytime, not considering the worst, global warming potentials. Let us not wait for this to happen, but in unison, let us all act to promote fruits, seeds and vegetables as our staple food for our youth and the human race. Never make animals your food source. With free photon energy and anti-gravity technology coming into line as they are now with us, we can transport humans to new planets, to Uranus and Jupiter and the solar system and beyond outer space, to the fringes of the stars. They also act as food source in 4-5D. That is the main function of humans, transfer our knowledge to other planets of the universe. That is why we are created at Paradise Planet squandered by the Dark Archons. We just do not know that we are knowledge transferers, but we will, as most of us awaken while others wallow and live in vices. The solar system passes the photon belt of the Pleiades group of stars, the Seven Sisters, where Alcyone is the central sun, say our scientists who saw it 55 years ago. The scientific community have acknowledged it, and it takes 2,000 years to pass this magnificent cleansing and healing belt. Conversion to light form is imminent with the passing on and within the belt. We are falsely educated by false prophets and money visionaries and the reverse, as we learn final destination as heaven, a misnomer. It is only a part of the beginning of an end, in between frequencies and dimensions seeking the source of all that is. Should we decide to choose money consciousness amongst several options, we are collectively on our way to a raised vibratory consciousness. The best part of the real light evolution is forthcoming, a new life in 5D preparing to set up the ways and the means to seek the 6th dimension, thence the 7th, the 8th, infinity in terms of frequency and numbers for all that is, as each dimension is 7 times 7, infinity. That is the beauty, the experience of being of human form as Source programmed it. All that is prepared for us this destination, the first of the places of abundance, unconditional love and compassion for each being. Let us all get prepared for it. Always remember that we are only a grain of sand in the thought of the Supreme Creator. We are one of the best creations in our galaxy as we are a fragment of all that is.
Please like us and share with your social media. Please subscribe and click the bell to be notified of our new videos.
Remember to check out our playlist for important intel you may have missed.
Be sure to enter our subscriber appreciation $100 monthly giveaway. The link is in our description.
And visit our sister channel. Event is coming soon. For additional intel and information, stay tuned. Victory of the Light.